Oh Holy Night is my favourite Christmas carol, or like serious Christmas song, if you like. So, I'm gonna enjoy this. I know I am. Oh, I need to get my words. Words, words. Oh Holy Night. Let's do it. Hello, wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now, if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Over there. That song goes on for a while, so I had to speed it up. Now, if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special rules on my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series, so consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. Okay, this was a Patreon suggestion. It is Stevie Mackey, who is a vocal coach to the stars. His voice is incredible. He has these like amazing get-togethers where he has the best of the best just all singing in a room together. It's insane. I did a video of Avery Wilson, so go and look that up and you'll see it. It's in Stevie's setting where he's playing the piano and it's just mind-blowing. But I digress. He has sung Oh Holy Night, which is my favourite Christmas song, and I cannot wait to hear this because I've not heard this yet. So let's go and see what we think.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
Oh, beautiful. So we're getting a lot of aspirate tone through here, what I would expect that to begin with anyway. It's an airier setting in your voice. There's more air coming through the folds than usual, and you get that wispy, swimmy, misty kind of sound. It is perfect for this. Just gorgeous.
Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth.
Okay, so I promise I will not stop this much. I'll let him go in a second, but we're getting these little cries, these emotional moments, just to pull us further in to the message of what he's trying to say. Now, it could be missed by some people, these tiny little creaks in his voice, almost through his passages, like that. But it's just so beautiful.
A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices all night divine, all night when Christ was born. All night divine, all night divine.
Oh, this is giving me chills. It's so good. He is giving us a masterclass in that push and pull of his voice. So when he's trying to build up this power and this volume, you can feel the anchoring coming in, which stabilizes the sound. There's a bit more closure in the vocal cords, but also when he wants to, he drops that completely and goes back into that aspirate, gentle, vulnerable place. Just unbelievable. I love the straight tone going into the riffs. It just feels more powerful having that straight tone to begin with. And then also the vibrato is absolutely perfect. That's where the thyroid cartilage rocks forward and allows that oscillation of tone. Just insanely beautiful. What I will say is that the audio has been pre-recorded and then he's shooting like a music video style thing to it. So there's some bits that don't match up with his lips or like the timing. It does not matter. I'm not saying that to go like, got you. That's just for anyone that might come into the comments and go, oh, this is recorded, or he's miming or whatever. Not necessarily that it's miming, it's his voice, he recorded it. He'll just have done it before he then sat down and did the video for it. I mean, this will take quite a while to organise because it seems like it's from an album. So obviously it's going to be pre-recorded. Okay, that's all we're going to say about it. Let's keep going.
Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love and his gospel is peace.
Oh, peace. That is, oh. His little licks on the ends of these phrases are just so perfect. I was going to talk a little bit about his onset. So he's using a fry in some of these places as well. That and what happens is it gives this like little bubbling, this little creak into this beautiful tone that he has. You kind of get this just easing into of the phrase, if that makes sense. He is so good. I mean, obviously, as he teaches other people how to use their voices this well, so he's going to have like every trick in the book to pull from. And the fact that he is keeping it quite traditional, when he has such an arsenal of like agility under his belt, I think aids this song even more. Like he's respecting the actual source material, if you like, and just adding little flavors to it. He might go like crazy at the end, I have no idea, but let's go and check. Let's go and see.
Chain shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices.
I'm so sorry, but he just did a full kind of mixed belt into a tiny flip into falsetto, where the vocal folds actually change the way that they behave. It goes from a vibratory pattern to stiffness, and then he dropped back in, and it didn't sound clunky at all. It sounded so smooth. He is a wizard. A wizard.
Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine. On your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, light divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
I am stunned. I'm not normally lost for words, but I am right now. That key change was unexpected. It's absolutely perfect. His voice is so comfortable in so many different places. It sounds so powerful. Even though he's moving up into a place where his vocal folds will be thinning out, he still has a lot of pressure and power underneath that. That's probably from anchoring, which are muscle groups in your body that stabilize the larynx. It's the big muscle groups doing the work so the little muscles don't have to work as hard. And it just creates more stability, more power, more volume, more build. I'm assuming there's some form of twang going on in there as well, because he's up in his head voice creating these really, really ringy sounds. They're so strong, and sometimes you can lose a lot of that power up in the top end if you don't put twang on top of it. So I'm assuming there's a little bit of that in there as well. But oh my god, oh my days, he is magnificent.
All night, all night,
That last note, just straight held note perfectly in a vertical position, so there was no vibrato on it to begin with, and then he slowly started tilting that thyroid cartilage that allowed that vibrato to come through. Just so gentle, so effortless. Oh, he is fantastic. I love that song, and he did it so well. I'm emotional. I'm angry that someone that good exists, but I'm also really happy that he exists. I sound like my boiler. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. Go check out everything this man does, because he is absolutely amazing. And I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? I do not know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and like and subscribe, and I'll tell Santa to get you more presents. I have his number on speed dial, so like and subscribe, and you'll have more presents to open on Christmas Day. And that might not be true, but worth a shot, huh? Bye.